On average, a home fire occurs in the United States every 90 seconds. That's about 335,000 home fires every year. Sadly, every day, 7 people die and 36 more are injured in them. Annually, these fires cause more deaths than hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, and earthquakes combined. These fires spread quickly, leaving only 2 to 3 minutes to escape. Many residents barely make it out with their lives and the clothes on their backs. Some lose everything: shelter, clothes, food, identification, credit cards, family photos, and even their cars. The Red Cross provides assistance in many of these situations, but most often in dire circumstances where clients have been displaced and have no place to go. They often don't know what to do, who to turn to, or what will happen next.
The Red Cross is coming out to provide shelter for both displaced people.
The family will be displaced. We have Red Cross en route to help out in that area.
There are 4 adults and 3 children that were displaced, and hopefully Red Cross can help them out here.
Once the incident commander determines the residents will likely need assistance, a request is radioed to the fire department's dispatch center, who then calls the Red Cross National Dispatch Center. The National Dispatch Center enters key information into the Red Cross dispatch system, which triggers an automatic notification to the local disaster duty officer.
Hello? Required. New dispatch. First notification. Type SFF. Single family fire. Address 2335 Lone Oak Lane, Escondido, California 92026, San Diego County. Please respond to accept or reject this assignment request within 5 minutes.
The disaster duty officer gathers additional information, makes a preliminary assessment, and determines that the Red Cross should respond. The next step is to call the DAT team on-call supervisor.
Hello?
Hey, Sonia, this is Steve, the DDO.
Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Doing well. How about you this fine early morning?
I'm good. I'm just reading about a fire right now, actually in the newspaper, in the San Diego Union Tribune.
Wow, you just stand on the top of all of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm calling you about a single-family fire up in Escondido on Oak Street. Are you able to respond?
Yeah, I'm available right now.
Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about it, okay?
Okay.
3 adults, 1 child, 1 person's been transported, and they've had a pet that was perished in the fire. I see that John Ernst is on the schedule for the SA. How about I give him a call?
Oh, that would be great.
Okay, that sounds good. So
Okay.
I'll give John a call. Assuming he can go, what do you suppose your ETA to on scene would be?
I'd say probably about 30 minutes.
Okay, great. I need to do a quick COVID clear, all right? Have you or anyone in your household exhibited the following symptoms the past 48 hours? Fever, chills, headache, cough, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, respiratory, sudden loss of taste or smell?
Nope.
Are you awaiting a COVID-19 test result?
Nope.
Are you quarantining or isolating for any reason?
No, sir.
Okay, super. I'll give you John a call. I will set up a group text for us to communicate, okay?
Okay, great. Sounds great.
A rally point where the responders will meet up is established. There will never be less than 2 responders. They'll meet ahead of arriving on scene, and then we'll move on to the event together, either in a DAT truck or in their personal vehicles. This coordination requires flexibility when considering things like geography, traffic, and general timing. The Red Cross truck is preferred because it's been outfitted with a myriad of basic recovery supplies, but many of the DAT responders have bins in their cars with some of the same items. Upon arrival, the team notifies the disaster duty officer of their on-scene status. The DDO follows the team throughout the event and will be providing virtual support until the end. The team parks close to the scene and looks for the fire department's incident commander. They often navigate obstacles, things like police barricades, debris, fire hoses, and standing water.
Oh, hey, Red Cross. Yeah, I'm so glad to see you guys. This family is, their house is a total loss. There's 4 people, a couple, son, a child, dog perished. The child's really distraught over that.
Okay.
Melinda Smith is the lady I've been talking to. Her husband's in a wheelchair. They're over at the neighbor's house.
Okay.
So, and I can't go over and introduce you, but if you'll just go, 2 doors down.
Okay.
And I think they're in the back. They go to the front door. They should be able to help you out.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Again, thank you so much. We really appreciate having Red Cross here. There's so little we can do for clients, and we're really glad that you're here.
You bet. Thank you. Same to you.
All right,
okay, we're going to head out.
The team looks for a safe and private spot to meet with the client. They're fortunate this time because a kind and concerned neighbor has offered their home. But it's not unusual, and it's actually quite common, to set up in a stairwell, the back seat of a car, or even on the ground. Here's Rick working a case on the back of his car.
Hi, Melinda. Is that you?
Yes.
Hi, Melinda. I'm Sonia from the Red Cross.
Hey.
Hi. And this is John, my partner.
Hi. Can I help you
Hi.
today?
So I heard you just lost your home today?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know. I heard that. Okay. Well, what happened?
I was asleep, and the smoke alarm went off. You know, sometimes like it's just the battery, but then I noticed the smoke too, and so I got up and I was able to get my granddaughter out, and so we were there, and then my son got my husband, who's in a wheelchair, and he had to like maneuver him. My son got burned. He's in the hospital right now, and it was really, really, really smoky. The fire department told me that they thought it started in the garage, and then it just happened so quickly, like just like went, through the house, like roaring through the house and to the kitchen, and we just barely got out. Like we didn't have, anything. We didn't have time to I just barely got my granddaughter and our dog. Get our dog out.
Okay. So you lost your dog in the fire? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Hang in there. This is very, very difficult. I know. I totally understand. I mean, I have not been through what you've been through, but, we come out here, we deal with different situations, and we have a lot of experience with people who have gone through something you've gone through, so that's why we're here, okay? So we're here to help you. We can open up a case for you. We can issue some funds to help you with a little bit of your recovery initially, okay? It gets you through the next couple of days, generally 2 or 3 days. Okay, so that's pretty much what it does. And then what happens with this case, it goes over to the caseworkers who will contact you, within about 24 hours or so.
Okay.
And they will help you with your recovery, your long-term recovery, and anything that you're going through when it comes to maybe your home insurance. Did you own the home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we have insurance.
And you have home insurance. Okay, good.
But I don't have any paperwork, and I have my phone. Our car's burned up in the garage. Everything just burned so fast.
Okay.
I can't even believe how fast it all happened, and thank God the firefighters were able to keep it from spreading to our neighbors.
Right. Well, it sounds like you've lost a great deal today. Absolutely. It really has. And you have every right to feel the way that you have a right to feel everything that you're going through right now. Okay, so just take a deep breath if you can. Just take it in. Right. And we got you some water here, so feel free to have some water. Is there anything else that we can get you in the moment?
I'm okay. My daughter's here inside with the neighbors. They were so nice to let us. My husband's in there, but my son's at the hospital. I think he's okay. They said he was okay, but
yeah, the DPO mentioned something about one family member at the hospital. Mm-hmm. So it sounds like you have a total of 4 people in the family. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be yourself, your husband, your son, and your granddaughter, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 4 people here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Are all of you planning on recovering together?
Well, actually, my son and his daughter were just actually getting ready to. They were going to be looking for another place, and they're just here from out of state for the last couple of months. It's like family issues.
So that sounds like we might be opening 2 cases then.
So, yeah.
So you guys will be recovering separately?
Yeah, that would probably be best. And
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
we'll do 1 case for you and your husband.
Okay.
And we'll make you the primary contact. And then we'll do another case for your son and his daughter. Correct?
Okay.
And we'll
Yeah,
make,
my granddaughter Nicole.
okay.
Yeah.
And we'll do that then.
And she's
Okay,
really upset about the dog too. Like,
okay.
The DAT responders are trained to ask probing questions disguised as casual conversation. They're working to understand the needs of the family while expressing empathy and compassion. They ask how many people live in the home. If they're separate units, such as roommates or adult children, they may be recovering separately, which requires separate cases. They're inquiring about special needs, injuries, lost medications, stress level intolerance, and are dialing into the unique needs of the client.
Okay, first name is Melinda, correct?
yeah, Melinda Smith.
Okay.
Key components of intake are the detailed damage assessment, verification of ID, and confirmation of residency at the address. All of these are required to ensure the client receives services, but can be challenging, especially when their ID and other documents may have been destroyed or are inaccessible. The detailed damage assessment is crucial to intake and is required to assess eligibility. DAT responders have been trained to recognize the hallmarks of each damage category, and the Red Cross categories have been established to align with FEMA. This confirmation is so important to the case that both responders must affirm the level of damage.
Okay, do you agree to the ID, address, and the DDA?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm going to need your token.
Okay.
I'm ready?
Yeah. 57032.
Okay, Melinda. So here is where we want to discuss some of the options that we have for you that we can offer by opening up the case with the Red Cross to help you with your recovery, okay? Now, I understand it that you were not affected with burns or any kind of physical...
No, just like a little bit of smoke, but I'm
smoke.
okay. They gave me a
Okay.
little bit of oxygen and I'm good.
The firefighters did?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm going to mark you down as not affected. And I'm glad you're doing okay now. Now, for the other family members, your husband, right? He had some meds that he lost, right? And
Blood pressure and
high blood
like
pressure,
cholesterol, and you know,
Okay.
he has a whole like list.
So you guys didn't grab
That was
any of
on
them?
our phone. No.
Okay. All right, so you don't have those meds. That's okay because we have Disaster Health Services, DHS, that we can offer to you. Okay, there are Red Cross volunteers, there are real nurses that can help you with getting those meds replaced. Okay.
That would be great.
So John, we need to dispatch DHS. And we also offer disaster mental health, which we call DMH. And if you have someone that you would like to talk to about what's happened or anyone in the family that we're doing the case for.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And probably my granddaughter too, because she's pretty traumatized.
Okay, understandable, completely. Okay, so we will go ahead, John, we're going to activate DMH as well. So I believe that we need to contact the DVO for that.
All right.
Melinda, I know you're going through a lot, and it sounds like you're going through a really tough time, obviously. So how are you holding up through all this right now?
I feel like, up and down. Like I'm just not. Yeah, I'm usually like pretty calm and collected. So this is just hitting me right now. Just that we lost everything.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know that we offer spiritual care services as well, someone to talk to and for prayer.
Oh, that would be really,
Would you
really
like
good.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. Like we had a church, we don't have somebody right now, so it'd be really, really helpful to have somebody to pray with. Yeah, that's what I don't understand why this happened to us.
Based on the needs of the client, the responders may make referrals to mental health services, or spiritual care. These teams help with things like counseling and quickly replacing medications and even medical equipment. Understanding the client's situation is important to the near and long-term recovery of the trauma. The referrals are made immediately after completing intake. Helpful details and contact information are provided for a smooth handoff.
There are a lot of people that can help you with your recovery. Caseworker will let you know who, but we need your permission to contact them, all right? So we read this to all the clients of the Red Cross, so it takes a while, but in the end, I'll ask you to make 3 choices. You can say yes or no. You can always change your mind if you want to later. So the American Red Cross respects your privacy and wants to honor your preferences about how your information is used. The Red Cross can better serve you if you may share your information with other organizations that may be able to provide services to support your recovery. All right?
The clients have been briefed on the DAT's two-part process. First, short-term immediate financial support, followed by long-term recovery support. The role of casework, that is connecting the client to additional resources, will begin 24 to 48 hours after the event. Once the client intake has been completed, DAT writes a narrative describing the client's main concerns, specific needs for their situation, and anything else which may not have been captured in a data field. In this case, the loss of a pet is noted. These details become the groundwork for the casework team.
Okay, Melinda, it looks like we got you $515 for your family.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate a CAT card, is what we call it. It's a CAT card. It's just the same thing as, similar to a debit card. That's really what it is.
Immediate financial assistance can be provided to the client by electronic funds transfer or a debit card provided by DAT and activated on scene. This on-the-spot financial assistance is crucial and helps displaced families pay for shelter, food, and clothes, at least for a few days. This can be a huge help, especially to clients without insurance, but even for those who may not be able to access financial and emotional help in the middle of the night. Clients are often elated to know that they have the means to immediately replace some of their most basic needs.
Okay, do you need help finding a hotel for tonight?
Yeah, that would be very, very helpful.
Okay, we'll work on that. I'll do that here in just a moment. I assume that you probably want to go back into your home and try to find any things that are salvageable. We would discourage you doing that because it's not good for you. It's not good for your health to inhale the fumes. So what we recommend is that you have a breathing apparatus. It's called a P100. You can get it at Home Depot or Lowe's. It looks like that. And I would use that before you go back into your home, just to protect your health. And you can use the funds to purchase that. It's about $35 or so to get that. But we wouldn't recommend anyone in the family go back into the home, especially not anytime soon.
Also, we're going to give you this red folder, and the red folder has your case number. It also has information that will be useful to you over the next few days. We have some comfort kits for you to take home. That's like toothbrush, or take to the hotel with you, toothbrush, comb, soap, shampoo, and stuff like that. And the book also will, and both here and here, it gives you information about how to clean up, how to take care of some of the things that are still salvageable, right? How to wash your clothes if you still have clothes that are salvageable. All that kind of stuff is in here, and it can help you. Also, if you have questions, the caseworkers will be available to answer your questions.
Last fiscal year, the San Diego Imperial County Disaster Action Teams responded to over 300 events, 270 of which were home fires. Every response is different, and each comes with its own unique challenges. Most are sad, and it can be difficult to see people at one of the worst times of their life. But there's always satisfaction in knowing that we're helping members of our community exactly when they need it.